Mike Alcoholic. Usually Sam can't be followed. I'll give it a chance. I got to thinking about those paradoxes. The word paradox you were talking about, and I sat here for a few moments and wrote down a couple that just came to my mind. One that I just came up with is the spiritual life's not a theory. We have to live it, but you can't live it till you first get the theory. And it makes me think about in the 12 and 12 where it talks about in the fourth step that our work thus far is largely theoretical, that step 4 is the first tangible evidence of our desire to move forward. And I think that it's important to get the theory, and it's very important to get that foundation. But if I want to stay here, I got to move beyond theory and get into reality and start working the rest of the steps. And I think to me, that's what that new paradox says to me is, and unfortunately, most people stay in the theory. They're baseball fans in recovery. They 1, 2, 3, and you're out. I've been here long enough to see that that's a fact. The next one that came to my mind that is there's no middle of the road solution, but the only solution is to stay in the middle of the road. And I think that's absolutely true. And I'm not discounting or would never disagree with anything that the big book says, but surely we can all agree that if I'm in the middle of the road, I got less chance of falling off the edge. And I've been seeing a lot of people fall off the edge, especially the last year. I mean, over nothing. And I said the other night I'd get drunk over a hangnail in the past. And, you know, today I've been able to go through some fairly large challenges in recovery. And I've seen other people, one of them sitting right in front of me here, my close friend just lost his dad. And every time I see somebody go through a challenge that I haven't gone through yet, it lets me know that we can get through things in recovery and stay sober. But I got to stay in the middle of the road. There's no doubt about it. The next one that came to my mind that I just came up with was, it reminds me of the Saving Private Ryan movie. If some of y'all have ever seen that movie, at the end of the movie, Matt Damon's just been saved. And the guy that saved him has just gotten killed, and he's laying on the bridge. He's a very famous actor. I cannot believe I can't remember his name. Tom Hanks. And he's laying there, and Tom Hanks says something, and he leans over his ear, and Tom Hanks says to him, "Earn this." Now, he's already been saved. What does it mean, earn this? And the one I just came up with is, I need to earn this gift of recovery. And that may rub a lot of people the wrong way, but the fact of the matter is that getting here is a gift. But I have to remember that if faith without works is dead, I do play a part in my recovery. And every day that I do the things I need to do, every day that I treat people differently the way that I used to treat them, every day that I do something for somebody else, I pay back all that negativity that I threw out there into the ether. And every day I can really, even if it's in a small part, I can earn this gift that I've been given. Because I tell you, it was really in my past to just take my gifts and never do anything in return. I don't know about y'all. That just came to my mind. You can think about that one. And the last one that I just came up with was, I welcome pain to relieve my pain. And in recovery, you know, he talks about in the promises, it talks about if we are painstaking about this phase of our development, not pains leaving, not pains avoiding, not pains going around. I think it even says we sought through, not around, through prayer and meditation. So, you know, although I know signing on to this thing after being to a few meetings, I hear people say that sometimes these steps aren't fun. Sometimes they invite me to relive horrors of the past. Even our book says we must relive these horrors of the past, I think, if I recall correctly. But I am inviting pain, knowing that the pain that it's saving me by doing that is a lifetime of misery. That I don't have to go back and suffer an enduring pain over life, because to me, I've seen enough people go out and come back a decade later. Usually for us, to drink is not to die. It's to go out there and survive out there. Even Bill himself said, the mind and the body are marvelous mechanisms, for might endure this pain for another 5 years. I know you damn near can't kill us. So the real threat here is to go out there and live in that stuff some more. So I do invite the pain, any pain that the program affords me. But I know any pain I go through in here is saving me pain out there tenfold. So I just wanted to throw those few Earn this gift to recovery. Welcome pain to relieve pain. Spiritual life's not a theory. You have to live it, but you can't live it till you first get the theory. And also, no middle of the road solution, but the only solution is to stay in the middle of the road. I'll pass. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. My name's Sheila, and I'm